Hi and welcome to another Dark Days Radio Dark Iron, and we're unboxing something new from War Machine. Well, relatively new to me, but not mostly new to many other fans of War Machine already, but it's a large model, so it should be of interest to people to see. So let's crack on. So our new thing comes in a large box. Nothing much more to see there, no box up. And then, of course, we've got the obligatory box of bubble wrap with things in there. So, of course, we have got one large base, 120mm, classic Steamforged Games base. And then, let's get into the rest. So we'll start with the larger pieces first. So we have here the main body of the Khador Mastadon. So you can see it's designed that it's printed so it's hollow, reduce on weight. Has a point here in the middle. That's where the head's going to go, and there is a slot for a magnet there because of course we get two heads with it. So then we get two of these pieces. Let's find the other one. So these can be considered the sides of the main body. So they will slot on about so, like so on both sides. And then that's going to create the mount for the top cannon. So we have two of those. Of course, normal cleanup rules apply here. You're going to have to take off struts left over from the printing process. Then we have the hips. It has a little banner. And then we have two large legs. So you can see these, they've got parts that'll slot into the hips and hold them in place. Again, barely any cleanup to do. I think there's maybe one or two struts, smaller ones, that I need to take off. Right, now we can focus on the next bag of bits. We've got the right arm. Well, we can see here it's got a slot for a magnet to take the shoulder cannons. And then it's got a slot here that's going to take a weapon. Here is the left arm. Same deal. This has a slot here for... So there's a slot here for the underslung cannon or machine gun that you put on there. There's some dots along the bottom from the struts of the printing process that you can clean up. Though honestly, due to the positioning of this piece on the model, you're not really going to see that in process. So, you know, don't kill yourself over trying to file resin if you don't need to. Maybe rather than filing, use a very sharp craft knife and just slide it along the surface and it'll take off those nodules. Now, speaking of the left arm, was it left arm? Right arm, sorry, weapon. This is the haft of the axe. And it has slots for magnets because, again, we have got weapon options. Then we have the top carapace mounted cannon. We've got two pieces here. These are the elbows. So that's for the arms. Then we've got some shoulder weapons. We've got two freeze cannons, frost cannons, can't remember, but they've got ice effects on them. So clearly they're going to do a deep freeze effect on the enemy when they fire. Then we've got 2 shoulder-mounted cannons. So either you would have these, or you would have the freeze cannons. Difference being those are like going to be more single shot. The freeze cannon's got AoE. Then we've got our 2 different heads offering different abilities in games. And again, slots for magnets. Then finally we've got, not finally, we've got the 2 axe heads. So we've got a more regular kind of axe head, and then we've got a chain axe. And then finally we've got the 2 underslung weapons here. A grinder and a more slugger. Can't remember its name right now. But anyway, so the point is you got more of a single shot cannon that's going to be more powerful. This one grinder, that's going to be more useful against large amounts of low toughness, low wounds troops. And that's it. So what you'll next see is there's going to be a 360 of the model put together. I'll be only blue tacking some of the pieces in place so that I then can obviously take it apart to spray paint, to make it easier to paint. The magnetizable bits, I will put magnets in at a later date. The main arms, those are the bits that are going to be blue tacked on. So if you've got any questions and you're looking forward to future stuff, please subscribe, join the Discord, follow me on Twitter. Not Twitter, follow me on Instagram. Don't follow me on Twitter, I don't use it anymore. And obviously on other social media. If you've got any questions, www.darker-days.org. Also email darkerdaysradio@gmail.com. So thank you for watching and goodbye.